I like when a new journey begins. The feeling of starting afresh, departing to a new place. But in this episode, I'm going to my past home. One of them, Greece. And I'm not gonna be alone. I'm taking my boyfriend, Guy, with me. My honest opinion is that to truly feel the magic of Greece, one needs to live in a country for a while. But I understand not everyone will get a chance to do it. And for that, I'm going to show you Greece through the eyes of someone that already lived there. Through the eyes of a person who loves the country as her own. But first, let's start with Athens. Usually, when you come to Greece, you land in the capital. I like to return to the city to eat at my favorite restaurants and watch at least one sunset from the hills. But it becomes overwhelming for more than 2 days to be there, like in most cities. Spoiler alert, in Greek series, there will be a lot of potatoes. Thanks to my boyfriend Guy. On the next morning, we are heading to the first island. I have an open chapter in my life that causes constant daydreaming about one island, Serifos, where I spent the summer of 2019 and 2020. And then I left in an ecstatic mood, thinking about the place as a paradise. As I get closer to the island, I feel warmth growing in my chest and a sentimental smile appears on my face. It's the memories of road hiking in the mountains and catching a ride before dawn. It's the surprise party my friends organized for my birthday. It's the people I shared my life with at the campsite. Was I living a dream? For me, it's the island of adventure. Serifos is where I understood the importance of adventure in my life. It is hard to find a Greek island that doesn't get flooded with tourists during the summer months. However, Serifos is a little bit more quiet. Usually when I tell people that I used to live in Serifos, they don't really know the island. The group of islands called the Cyclades is simply peaks of submerged mountain ranges. The name Cyclades means encircling islands. They form a circle around the sacred island of Delos, the mythical birthplace of Artemis and her brother Apollo.
an halloumi wrap, awesome, with potatoes, this incredible sauce. I guess it's not mayonnaise, it's Greek yogurt with cucumber and garlic. Amazing.
Public transportation on most of the Greek islands is usually limited. On Serifos, one needs a vehicle to see more secluded places. I used to hitchhike as a solo woman. It's easier that way, but as a couple, it gets harder. The challenge is to find a rental shop open in the afternoon or open with available bikes to rent. Oddly, the season got extended on most of the islands, and now in September, all vehicles are rented.
Hello. Is it possible to rent a scooter?
Have you made a reservation?
I always say that living on a Greek island is like living in the Polish countryside. Everyone knows each other. From one place to another, we managed to get a car. No paperwork, no signing, paid in cash. I was waiting for this kind of Greece. Beach, we moved to one of my favorite sunset spots on the island, Megaloli Valley. In translation from Greek, the large port. Locals from this village say that there is Serifos and there is Megaloli Valley. I must agree here because the village is distant from the rest of the island and it holds a different charm.
It's time to vlog. We are trying to find the caves with the tunnel that leads to the beach. He is saying that I don't have proper shoes.
And you don't.
And I don't, but we're doing it anyway. Probably not gonna find the beach because we don't know if the tunnel still works and there's nobody to guide us. Apparently you need a guide to do this.
Basically, this is how scary movies and terror movies start. We are going to some place, we don't know the place, we die. I don't think it's that one. One of them. But no light for us in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
This was not well planned.
Exactly.
My fault.
Your fault?
My fault.
You take the fault on you?
This time, yes.
Oh, nice. This is not how I imagined that all this time. It's the
Why?
third time here. I don't know, I thought it would be like a real tunnel, like in Madeira.
And also
Like a man-made tunnel.
Can also be that one. But
Can be, yeah.
there's a path here.
Yeah, I know, I can see. The people use it.
Yeah.
Are you sad?
No,
You don't know what you're losing, that's why.
I don't look sad.
You're like that actress from Lock and Key that doesn't know how to express her feelings.
Don't say that.
Spikes!
Unfortunately, on the day, we managed to see a funeral in the village and we couldn't ask anyone to guide us through the tunnel to find the beach. It is not advised to do it without a person that knows tunnels due to landslides. In the late 19th century, Serifos experienced modest economic growth due to the exploitation of the island's extensive iron ore deposits. During the 20th century, the mines of Serifos were exploited by the mining company. Tough working conditions imposed by the mining company owner, such as low pay, excessive working hours, and poor safety conditions, led the miners to start a union and organize one of the most important strikes in the history of Greek workers' movements. In the summer of 1916, Unfortunately, some strikers died, and the rest of them were arrested. However, the working conditions improved, and an 8-hour workday was established. The mines operated until 1951. Today, all that's left are caves and the old loading ladder. The village is one of the most popular sunset spots in Serifos. I miss the calmness of Greek island. No rush, no cars, just the sound of sea and wind. This makes the human really connect to the elements. On the way back, we go to see the capital, Hora, the highest situated village on the island. It's a universal name. There is a village named Hora not only in Serifos but on other Cycladic islands too. Windmills and whitewashed houses are very characteristic features. The steep walk to the top of the capital takes around 20 minutes. By the way, not only in my opinion, but it is the best sunrise spot on the island. Many houses on islands were initially built of stone. This was a pragmatic decision since there was little wood on the rocky islands of the Aegean. Yet the stones were usually dark in color, which was an issue during hot Greek summers. Thus, the residents started to paint the houses white to cool their interiors. The process worked, resulting in houses on the island being cooler. Moreover, back then, in the cholera times, the paint of the houses contained limestone, powerful disinfectant. Greeks used to whitewash their homes to disinfect them and decrease the spread of cholera. And the blue color, on the other hand, used in the Aegean houses was made from the mixture of limestone and a cleaning product called indigo. Indigo was a type of a blue powder that most of the residents had at home. Therefore, blue was an easy color to make. The blue and white colors of the Greek islands have become a huge attraction for tourists. This is the idea of Greek islands that people all around the world have in mind. Hora wakes at night, and the main square Pano Piazza becomes a perfect place to have a glass of wine or a strong spirit called arakomlo, containing araki and hot honey. I highly recommend it, however, we were too sleepy for that and decided to have dinner at one of my favorite taverns in the port, Thalami. Greece is a paradise for vegetarians. Even in a traditional tavern like Thalami, it's easy to have a delicious meal. I also managed to have a glass of my favorite Greek wine, Heroumenos Vatrahos, which translates to a happy frog. It is produced exclusively on this island. A frog is an official symbol of the island that comes from a mythology. We had a fantastic yummy star, and Guy finally understood why I love stuffed tomatoes so much. As we leave, we cannot forget to mention our lovely host, Martha, and her charming cats. We love to stay, but as everything in life ends, it was time for me to close the Serifos chapter. Bye bye, love. See you someday, maybe.
We need to go